Guys, alright, I figured I'd show you where we ended up with progress. The bitty baby stuff is going to go downstairs into the playroom. I just have to bring it down there. I don't want the kids to bring it down there and break that because that is an expensive item that I obviously don't want to replace. And I do have to mop and vacuum still. But the kitchen will stay here unless I clean out a lot in the playroom, which is my hope this summer. Then I can clean out the playroom, and then I will put this desk over here right under this window, and I will put Aubrey's old beanbag chair here, and this can kind of be like the homework station for back to school. And then I'll put Ellie's little clothing rack here, which I know, you know, it doesn't look the best, but then like their closets are together, it's a closet space, whatever. And then everything will be good for, you know, when they're going back to school. And I'll probably just get rid of that poster because we won't really have a place for it. But I did order some hangers. We found them on eBay. It was like $30-something for 100 of them, and they're fine. They're perfect size for the kids. I hung up all of her jeans, her like summery sweater, skirts. She has a few capris, t-shirts, and tank tops. So going through that bin of hand-me-downs, we found a lot of stuff for her. So she is good to go, you know, through the warm months. The desk is very empty, which is the way that I like it. But then once school starts, I will probably get them some sort of organization method to, you know, have whatever they have for school. I'm not going to do that until after school starts because I want to see like what's coming home, what's expected of them. You know, like Casey this past year, his teacher had an awesome organization system. So we just kept his daily homework in his folder, and every day he would pull it out of the little sleeve. But I don't know how it's going to be for Ellie. Like, when the little kids were in kindergarten, they had like books that they brought home, so we'll see, but we will definitely use this. And I may, I don't know, maybe, I don't think I'll get another desk for Ellie. They'll just have to share. They're both coming home at the same time, so maybe Casey can do his downstairs, she can do hers upstairs, or vice versa. She should probably be downstairs with me. And then as for the closet, that's all the winter stuff. All of their shoes are down there. They just don't have a lot of shoes anymore. I don't buy them a ton of shoes. All of Casey's jeans, his good and bad. When school starts, I will keep a few pairs of his whole jeans. The rest I'll try to keep new. I always try to have one pair hanging up here for like church, and then the rest he'll just blow through them and blow through the knees. And there's nothing I can do. I've tried Abercrombie, Walmart, Target, Children's Place. I've tried every pair of jeans and they all rip. I don't know what he does, but his clothes are there, and then that just has their winter hats in it for right now. And I may get a few more bins for up there for like the extra clothes like I mentioned before. I put his Spider-Man hand there, but it keeps coming off the wall, so I may have to find a different spot for that. And then I put the Hulk hand up there, and then we have their little board. I would like to get some tacks so that we're not using their Disney pins, so I just need to find some. I think I have some in my office. And then I put his Kindle here because there is a plug right there, so I'm going to get a plug with a long cord and have two cords here, one for Casey's electronics, one for Ellie, so they can always have them charging. We organized their books and everything and pulled the Pete the Cat books out of Casey's bookshelf. He is going into 3rd grade and he's been reading chapter books this whole year. So we pulled these out because I think this year will be the year that Ellie starts getting into the Pete the Cat, which is sad because it's the last kid that'll go through Pete the Cat, and we love Pete the Cat. But Casey's organizing his shelf right now. The Ninja Turtle's got to go down, buddy. That's got to go into the playroom or whatever that is. Hulk. My bad. But he just went through his books and organized them. I'm doing their bedding, by the way. But he organized them, so now he has, what series do you have up there now?
Captain Underpants, Geronimo Stilton, Bad Kid, and then there's just a ton of extras.
Yeah, so he just has all his books in there, and then his piggy bank and his hand sanitizer, and he is on an allergy medicine every night before bed. And then the only thing in here is I bought these containers. So this has their swimsuits in it, and this has their summer hats and sunglasses in it. So that works perfectly. And then once summer is over, whatever swimsuits will fit them will go into that bin up in their closet, and we'll have winter hats and gear and gloves and all that stuff in here. So I like the way it turned out. Oh, and then I did put all the pictures up there. So that looks nice. So this one is kind of just more superhero themed. I may see if I can start finding some Wonder Woman stuff so that we can keep the superhero theme. If not, I may do this area a little bit more girly for Eliana. But that's why we give her toys in here, because she has kind of a masculine room.
Hi, it's me, Ellie. Do you remember when I opened the other house? We want to see me go to the movie theater today, and it is Saturday.
Ellie, what do you have for breakfast?
Muffins and Dim is stuff in the toilet, which Dim needs to stop. Stop it. You want to show me Simba? Ah! Whoa. Zibba, zibba, zibba. Look. That's my little cutie pie. I gotta get my shades on.
God, this sucks.
You gave Daddy one.
So I have a headache. We are off to see Incredibles 2. We just kind of watched Incredibles 1. So I kind of get the gist of it. You're gonna hit. Maybe not. You're not gonna hit because it looks like this has already been hit. Turn out, close the garage.
I know.
But we just saw it. We got our tickets pretty discounted, so we have enough money on a gift card to get some popcorn and a drink, and we're AMC Stubs members, so I don't, yeah I did. So I got my coupons. I don't remember how they do it, but it's something weird, like if you buy a medium you get a large or something like that, but I know that we also get free refills on stuff, so it's pretty worth it to be.
Refills.
Shut up, Trevor. No one invited you. Hey, see that car right there? Daddy used to drive a car like that when Trevor was a baby.
Of course, yeah, that's right.
That thing was horrendous.
That's like, that's me.
Yeah.
Did you pay April for that, like $200?
Trevor was not cute when he was a baby. Trevor
April bought it.
massive. He looked like
Jenny.
That was April's car, and he sold it to Jenny.
You know how you walk down the stairs?
No, I bought it from Jenny, sold it to April.
Yeah, oh yeah, he didn't even roll down the stairs. He was like a walking bowling
It
ball.
was like Jenny's brother's car.
I know him.
I bought it from her.
Oh yeah, and then we sold it to April.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is our plan for tonight, and then tomorrow is Sunday, and we really probably should go to church because we haven't been in 3 weeks. But tomorrow is Father's Day, so maybe I can say that we want to stay home for Father's Day because I just haven't been feeling it lately. Ellie, do you remember when we lived in New Hampshire? I don't think, yeah, she doesn't at all.
Oh, you don't remember our old house or the playroom or anything? Or our chickens? Or the pool in the backyard? The only thing that I remember is Nancy and Fanny.
What are we doing here?
Or whatever.
Nancy and
We're not going right here.
Aubrey, now that you've been here for 2 years, what do you think about Georgia? That's such crap because you guys have more friends and do more here than you did in New Hampshire.
Yeah, but I miss New Hampshire. And Mom, I like the house. I actually have like. Well, I like the stuff we do here, but I like the house. All of those are my friends. And things are cheaper.
Yeah, things are a lot cheaper here, Casey.
Like we pay the same. The kids are more
for our house in New Hampshire than we did here.
The kids are more mature and cool here. I'd rather go in New Hampshire.
The kids are more what?
Cruel and mature. Like in New Hampshire, if someone just hung out with a girl, you'd be dating. Down here, you can do whatever you want.
In New Hampshire, I remember there was this one girl that always made fun of Austin and me for dating because we were like we were friends.
There's definitely a
and then drugs weren't even mentioned in New
a
Hampshire.
bigger push to date and stuff like that here and get married and all that stuff.
Yeah, drugs weren't even mentioned in New Hampshire.
Yeah, they were. As of yesterday, there was 11,000 something opioid deaths in Massachusetts alone since 2015. So yes, and your own cousin passed away from it.
I'm talking about in school.
Well, yeah, but you also were in upper elementary, Trevor. You got to realize you're in middle school now.
I was 2 grades away from my
not our cousin. Half cousin. Wait, Mom, was he half or step?
So if you guys had the choice, you would have never come down here?
No, I would have come down here.
I wouldn't.
I like the house. I wouldn't.
The only reason I like being down here is because we're closer to Disney and Universal.
I like that we're closer to Disney, we're closer to Universal. We have there's a lot of more activities and stuff to do here. I just miss the house a lot. Yeah. I like the fact that we live in a neighborhood now. New Hampshire is a lot
We lived in a neighborhood in New Hampshire.
Casey, you can't even play that game because you had a boy come up to you yesterday in the pool and he said, "Hey, Casey," and you ignored him.
That's not nice at all,
No, I
Casey.
said hi. He said hi, but he didn't like play.
Like, that's a kid that's in your grade that, like, you could maybe have him in your class this year, and that's a friend in the subdivision that you could play with.
I said, well, we barely even know each other.
Apparently he knew you if he came up and said,
Because he just randomly said hi, Casey, without even knowing me.
Because we made out that one time.
I wonder what he's gonna be like.
ooh, man burp.
Yo, what's it smell? Heads up.
If you can get into it within 1 minute, you can have it. If you can't, then you can't have it.
Oh, that wasn't on it.
Tear it open with your hands, you manly man. Okay.
That's not. No, you didn't say that. You can't make up rules as you go along. The toothpick's not here anyway.
That's close.
Photo 1 minute.
Ellie, move. You're in the way. Go sit somewhere else, Ellie. Mom told us.
You don't get it?
Not really.
The Walking Dad, so it's like The Walking Dead, and then he's talking about telling everybody to shut the lights off.
And I said, hi, I love you.
She said, "I love you." I told you you were.
I don't get why that's funny, like the walking. I don't see the correlation, but whatever. What is this now?
Why would it be sweet?
Your card for who?
For governors in town.
Oh, Governor's Council, yeah.
That's enough for you and Trevor to go.
Hey, what about me?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know about this, right?
I said, I love you.
That's
What?
the next day we get to go back with all the kids.
Wait, it's 2 days in a row?
No, Daddy and I get to go 2 days in a row. You suckers get to only go 1 day.
Why do you go in 2 days?
Pray that they win.
No one wanted these, at least.
Excited.
Whoa, Trevor.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go see a baseball game, and Daddy's gonna go shooting. Because Kennesaw's the one that's got 100 feet.
Well, I want to
Oh, it's okay. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm sure it's good for all of them.
Daddy,
Yeah, but I'm sure it's good for you. 100
Daddy.
yards, and I don't think it's that's open yet. 100 yards.
If only you had family that liked you, that would help you. Okay, Tiffany. Hold that for a second.
Okay, boo.
You just have to not be a little bit special, Trev.
Has Daddy tried one?
No, it's our vegan.
So he's not trying it.
You get the first pick. So we have Jurassic World, Frozen, Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, like obviously it's in big.
Don't open yours, Trevor. Back up, Keith. I can't see. Grace. Grace.
What is that?
That's what happens when you trip going upstairs.
Okay. I got a chocolate.
What did you get?
And a Pasasaurus. I don't
Ooh,
know
that's
that.
the toy.
Was it glow in the dark?
Thinking T-Rex and
You
a
got two, oh my god, you
Pasasaurus.
got 3. Oh, that's his skeleton. That's pretty cool. I thought you got 3 of them.
What? No, Mom. The only
It came in 3 pieces. I thought he got 3
they're
of
all
them.
2D except for
A
one.
Patasaurus. And it says they got as tall as 15 feet, 75 by 90 feet wide, and 20 to 36 tons.
Okay.
20 to 36 tons. It's like.
Apparently.
I'm not gonna do that.
Nobody wants to see your wart all close up though, dude.
Huh?
Nobody wants to see your wart all
Watch
close
this.
up.
Watch this. Watch.
So you get the work first place. Oh god, mommy.
I'm not doing
You
it.
could actually like put this on.
That's cool. I had to open Casey's. It's the white one. That's the gold is the chocolate, the white is the toy. Oh, your wart looks so gross.
Leave it. You're always like, no, stop being a puss. No, get
I'm
it.
gonna put that in the video.
What?
I don't call you that. Tell people I don't actually call you that. I don't call those names.
Mr. Best, the only
I call him special because, well, if the shoe fits.
The only reason I'm called Simba is because of my class.
What did he get?
A Patasaurus?
I got the same thing.
Are you kidding me?
I got the little troll. I think so. Yes, that was that. This was one I wanted. What's that?
Elsa.
Yes.
Oh, they're development.
And that's Elsa.
If Jeremiah and Will convinced me to get on that, and now I'm shaking. Yeah. What about now? He rotated near me for a minute.